All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Another trade into the atmosphere that just happened moments ago. So it's a 3-team deal between the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Houston Rockets, and the Sacramento Kings. A lot of moving parts here, so bear with me. I'm going to break it all down to you. The Cleveland Cavaliers will be sending Alec Berks. They just got him a few months ago as well, right? To the Sacramento Kings. The Rockets will be sending Brandon Knight and Marquise Chris and a protected first-round pick. That's a lot to give up. 2019 pick they will be sending all those to the Cavaliers, and the Rockets will be getting in return Iman Shumpert, Nick Stauskas, and Wade Baldwin. Cleveland just gotten us Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin in the Rodney Hood trade like a few days ago. That was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, those are a lot of moving parts. I thought Houston gave up a little bit too much for Iman Shumpert. And I like Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin. I thought they gave up a little bit too much to get those guys. A first-round pick is a lot for 3 guys who, I mean, shoot, 2 or 3 of these guys are shooting guards. They're not going to get off the bench that much with your James Harden in the lineup. I'm just saying, in the way the Rockets play basketball, unless Nick Stauskas is going to consistently knock down that 3, Iman Shumpert and Wade Baldwin might find a hard time getting on the court. Like, if you miss 3 open shots on the Rockets, you're heading your ass to the back of that bench if you're in Mike D'Antoni's system. So we'll see how this works. I just think the Rockets gave up a little bit too much to make that deal happen. Yeah, the Rockets are looking to make a big splash, and it looks like there's just nothing out there for them to do, man. They really want to bring in somebody big. Their GM, Daryl Morey, has been given the keys by their owner to make something happen at the deadline. There's just not a lot out there for them to make right now. They don't have the assets to go after a Marc Gasol or anyone. They couldn't go after a Mike Conley, right? It would be a slap in the face to Chris Paul, and that would put them way deep in the luxury tax. Mike Conley's making like $30-some million a year. That's pretty much all that's on the market right now. Kyle Lowry doesn't make a lot of sense with Chris Paul. You know, you want a good point guard in case Chris Paul gets injured again. His body's really kind of breaking down. But there's just not a lot out there right now on the market. Pretty much all the trades left are centered around like 4 guards, right? It's Mike Conley, Ricky Rubio, 3 guards. Mike Conley, Ricky Rubio, Kyle Lowry's name is out there a little bit. And then there's big mans, Anthony Davis and Marc Gasol. Those are pretty much the most talked about names on the market right now. And the Pelicans are not trading Anthony Davis. And the Rockets don't have any of the requisite assets to get any of the other 4 people on the market. So this is pretty much what we're at. With it right now, that's a big trade. Again, I want to make sure I broke that one down to you in totality to make sure you got all the moving parts going in this 3-team deal. It will be Houston, Cleveland, and Sacramento. Again, Cleveland will be sending Alec Berks to the Sacramento Kings. The Rockets are going to send Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, and that 2019 first-round pick to the Cavaliers. And Houston will be getting from Cleveland Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin, and from Sacramento, Houston will be getting Iman Shumpert. I think it makes Houston marginally better. I think Iman Shumpert at this point in the game is probably washed up goods. You know, I was just talking about something, right? The 3 big people in this trade, Brandon Knight, Iman Shumpert, and Alec Berks. Can you name me one moment from either of those 3 guys in their careers with the team that they're on right now? Like, I can't think of any moment with Alec Berks with the Cavs. He wasn't there for long. I can't think of any moment with Brandon Knight, and that's crazy because Houston needed a point guard while CP3 was down, and James Harden just took every shot. I can't think of any moment with Brandon Knight and the Houston Rockets, and I can't think of any moment. I don't even remember the Iman Shumpert Sacramento King era. Don't get me started on that. Like, I think he's washed goods at this point in the game. I don't know if he's a hooper anymore. So I was just thinking about these 3 guys, and I was thinking to myself, dang, yo, these were all 3 talented prospects coming out, especially Iman Shumpert and Brandon Knight, and just not a lot to show for it in the last few years. Brandon Knight's claim to fame is getting dunked on. And Iman Shumpert, he was a part of one of the craziest trades I'll never forget last year in NBA history, where Cleveland pretty much dumped half their roster, and we pretty much forgot he was even an NBA player. Like, yo, I thank you guys for the time, love, support. NBA trades are happening. Not big-time trades, but a lot of small to medium-sized trades. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Trade deadline less than 18 hours away. You got to subscribe to your boy and then follow my platform for more. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. who are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefaro.
Mr. Telefaro.
Mr. Telefaro.
Mr. Telefaro.
Shout out to Mr. Telefaro.
You're watching Mr. Telefaro TV.
Mr. Telefaro TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.